I still have my eyes open and I can feel them getting drier.
Good,
and
don't blink,
slower.
don't blink. That's the perfect time to not blink.
Okay. For the audio listeners, I can tell you it's getting difficult. I can feel the stinging. Oh no, I'm about to blink. Hello there, and welcome to episode 6 of the Green Room podcast, brought to you by the Tri Channel. My name is Seán Connolly. I'll be on hosting duties today, and joining me are the fantastic, the mystical, the well-dressed Gráinne Blumenthal and Paddy Murphy.
Thank you. That was so kind.
Did you enjoy those lovely adjectives that I gave you?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I do feel
Do it
like
again.
I feel like one of us has missed the dress memo for today, compared to me and you.
I was in flowery shirts.
Yeah.
And
What's
not
that about,
like me.
Paddy?
That's not like me at all.
To be fair to Paddy, normally when I see you out and about in your daily life, you have fantastic shirts, whether they're flowery or floral or whatever colourful patterns. But today you've gone a bit more...
Like the Grim Reaper.
Well, not the Grim Reaper. I'd say you're kind of deluxe. I described you as Paddy Deluxe.
Paddy Deluxe.
Premium.
There's worse nicknames in fairness.
Yeah. You've upgraded your credit card from plastic to metal.
So guys, welcome to the Green Room, your first episode of this podcast.
I'm very weirdly nervous.
Yeah?
Because it's a new setting. I'm like, where am I?
It is. Many people have commented already in the episodes that have gone up that, of course, oh look, we have legs.
Oh yeah,
That's a big thing.
yeah,
of them.
I
That's a
grew
big
them.
thing.
I grew them myself. I worked really hard on them. They're very long.
And we don't have the safety of a table either. So
No.
We don't, and I do like to kick my legs. I do like to kick my legs like this a lot.
it's just going to be a leg kicking podcast. Just hey, let's go, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
together. Paddy, join in.
Oh, yeah.
we go. Welcome to the Green Room.
It's fun down here.
This is it. This is all it's going to be for the next 50 minutes. Enjoy the ASMR, audio listeners. So, guys, what we normally do when we kick off the podcast is we have a little segment called What's News with You? What's news with you?
Well, I'm just back from a week in Rome.
Oh, very nice.
I was at a lovely wedding. 2 of my friends were getting married. It was stunning. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could spend a week there and still not see half of it.
I know.
And Gráinne, how about yourself? What are you about
Yes,
to say?
I'm just back from 2 weeks in France. I was teaching children how to act for screen in Aix-en-Provence. And then I also got to do some exploring in Marseille and Cassis. But I was technically working.
Okay.
But by working, I was doing 3 hours a day and then drinking the rest of the time.
I mean, look, that's
It was the dream.
that does sound like the dream. I'm only back from a week in Barcelona myself,
Yes.
where we went to Primavera,
Nice.
which is a big
very
old
nice.
music festival. And
This year, the bit of an issue with it, wasn't
yeah,
there?
it's now look, it was great crack, great fun, lovely sunny city. But then,
Sunny?
Well, rain happened in Barcelona, and they were not prepared. Yeah, so the whole first day of headliners were just completely cancelled.
You wouldn't get that in Ireland. Like, if it thundered out of heavens and the 4 plagues, like the loads of plagues came and the flood came,
Yeah.
Electric Picnic wouldn't care.
The festivals will go ahead. A part of Irish music festivals is definitely being in the mud at some point.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
knee deep, but you're like, the music still goes and
Yeah.
the stash carries on.
You end up looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of Predator.
Oh well. Speaking there of aliens, actually, another thing that I got up to recently is I went to see Disclosure Day.
I've seen it too.
I
The
saw
new
it yesterday.
Spielberg film.
Oh, are we allowed to talk about it?
So we will say yes. We're going to chat about some spoilers about Disclosure Day for the next few minutes. So this is your spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Cut forward to. I'm going to
This
put
time.
I'm going to put the graphic. Whatever the time code is, it's on screen now to where the spoilers stop. You can click forward to there. If you're an
but what
audio,
if you're
if you're an audio
listening at
listener,
home?
I'm sorry. Oh no, it'll be in the chapters. Actually, yeah. So if you're an audio listener, it's in the chapters. Cool.
Oh boy, do I have some opinions.
Oh, me
what did
too.
we think? What did we think?
I thought it was fine.
Okay.
It was even lower than fine.
Wow.
It
Okay.
wasn't bad, but it was fine.
Okay, Paddy. What about
I
you?
don't want to say it's the biggest disappointment of my life, but it's pretty close.
I am. I really, really liked it. No, I don't think it's the best
Why?
Spielberg film.
And here's me going to say it's appealing to dumb people.
Well,
no, I'm
call
kidding.
me a dumb person. No, I think I really liked it because it was very earnest. I love movie music and I love John Williams music.
Yes.
And there's a lot of themes in Spielberg's film where you cross over the science, the technical, math with art and creativity and all that kind of stuff. Like Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah.
Was,
Yeah.
And it had
you
that
know.
kind of visual look of like Minority Report as well.
Yeah,
I felt
yeah.
like.
I feel like as well, you know, if it comes to a Spielberg film, even if you don't like it, you can still, the stuff he does with the camera in it is
It's
just
beautiful. It's a
painting.
However,
It's great.
That being said, you can, if you would put First
Fourth?
Encounter of the Third,
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
that one, and Disclosure Day together and like no sound, just watch them. First Encounters, Close Encounters
Third Kind.
look so much better because it's all like practical effects.
Yeah.
Whilst the animals in particular in Disclosure Day was some of the ugliest CGI I've ever seen. And I know it's meant to be like, oh, it's the aliens like trying to look normal to humans. But then you see the aliens and they also have that awful CGI. It really just took me out of it completely. I was like, you can get a fox and train the fox.
Well, this is the thing.
Come on.
Foxes are not in short order. They're everywhere.
I didn't mind it. There was one shot of the fox. I know exactly what you're talking about, and it looked kind of like an advert.
Hey guys.
I also loved as well, to be fair, some of the scenes operate on video game logic. There is like a farmhouse kind of deserted, and there's loads of FBI agents.
That was so annoying. Yes, I know exactly.
He's crawling through a field,
like Solid Snake.
Yeah, and he crouches down, and the fence is very open. Yeah, and he runs past the fence, around the cars. At no point
gets in the car.
At no point do the 100 plus agents turn their heads even slightly his direction. It was very much like hold circle to crouch. You're invisible. But also I don't think that's a flaw. I find that funny more than anything else.
It was a lot of there wasn't that much getting in their way. That makes sense. Like everything just kind of worked out for them.
There was nothing at stake, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, look, let's do a little impromptu film rating. What would you give it out of 10?
Out of 10?
4.
4 out of 10.
4, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's so much better out there. And can I say as well, like, there's loads of aliens all speckled throughout the film, right? And they're all like little hobbit-looking creatures, right? Like leprechauns.
But they're the classic
and then
grey
the final alien comes in, and it's like somebody fired a CGI guy halfway through and got someone else in, and they never compared notes. The final alien's like 7 foot tall, towering above them.
But he was old. He was the old alien.
I do like the idea that there's different alien kind of races.
And I like that a lot of them were like the classic grey alien, big eyes, like the classic design. They had a very funny walk. They kind of walked hey, what's going on?
I'm an alien over here.
And I was reading my friend's Letterboxd review, and I thought she made a really good observation about how it's like, oh, Josh O'Connor's character, he knows the maths and the science, and Emily Blunt's character, she's a woman, so she's empathetic, and that's what her power is. And I was a bit like, yeah, you're right. It's just a bit cliched.
It is, but I will say that does come from his whole parents thing.
True.
Of the elements of like his mom being this pianist, creative, artist person, and his dad being the computer sciencey guy, and
and you can definitely tell this movie is made by a very old man who is very earnest in his life now, and he wants everyone to be happy.
I think I really enjoyed the earnestness, but I do understand that for a modern audience, maybe it's more difficult to come across. Gráinne, what's your rating out of 10?
My Letterboxd review is 2.5 stars currently, so I'm gonna convert that into 10-star ratings. So I honestly 4-star as well. Like I really it was a fun time at the cinema, absolutely, and I did really enjoy the whole news coverage segment. Like it did kind of give me that feeling of like wonderment that Steven Spielberg is really good at conveying.
But my rating for Disclosure Day,
10 out of 10. It's the best movie he's ever seen. He loved it so much.
9.5.
I would say 7 out of 10.
Ooh,
above
favorable.
average.
I would push for an 8, but
That's wrong.
In all the criticisms, I can't quite argue against them. They don't matter as much for me, but I can't argue back. So 7 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
So that's been a little impromptu group review of Disclosure Day by Stephen Spielberg, a young up-and-coming director, and I think he's going to go places.
Yeah,
he's got a bright
something
future
else
ahead
will
of him.
come.
Yeah, but before we move on to talk about more alien things, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, and we are now into segment 2 of episode 6 of The Green Room. I don't know why I'm introducing it that way.
Oh my God, can you believe?
Yeah, it's like
10,000 points.
It's like I was possessed or maybe abducted.
Ooh.
That's right, guys. I think we can talk about our next wonderful little segment, and I've called it...
Incredible segue.
Well, it's great. It's very good. I'm very good at these
Very
segues.
nice.
We are not alone.
I'm assuming there's some sort of tune that's going to play.
Yeah. We'll play whatever the non-copyright version of the X-Files
Yeah.
is. or Close
The
Encounters.
Y-Files.
Do.
I could play that on the
Very good.
thing.
Yes.
I should have brought it.
So, guys, keeping with our alien theme today, We Are Not Alone is a little game where I'm going to give you 5 alien encounter stories.
Okay.
Some of these are genuine, unexplained things that happened. We're not saying they're aliens, yes or no, but they definitely have not been explained by any rational things.
Okay.
Right? And then the other stories are confirmed fully hoaxes definite fakes.
Okay.
Yeah, so guys, do you believe in aliens?
Definitely.
There has to be something.
Yeah.
There has to be something. Like, there can't only be life on this one tiny rock. Sorry, I get passionate about it.
Look, as young Jim Hawkins in Muppets Treasure Island once sang, there's got to be something out there, there's got to be something out there for me.
Cabin fever. That's the only thing I remember from that movie.
Paddy,
It's
what were you gonna say?
mathematically impossible for there not to be life out there.
Yeah.
For all the stars, there's more stars in the sky than there are grains of sand on planet Earth.
Yeah.
So it's mathematically impossible. Plus, if the universe goes on forever, then everything that can happen will happen, which means there's universes that have identical copies of us, except you have ginger hair.
Well,
or
then,
something.
we're going down into alternate universes as well. There is infinite everything.
It's a rabbit hole. Growing up, I used to be obsessed with aliens and paranormal and the X-Files, all that
I
sort
love
of stuff.
sci-fi films, anything.
And it's kind of having a resurgence now, I think.
Oh,
Definitely, yeah, especially like with Project Hail Mary just came out,
Yes,
the book as well. When I read that a while ago, fell absolutely back in love with sci-fi. It's just everyone seems to be really enjoying it. And then you got the discussion about lizard people.
Hey, I mean,
Look,
aliens.
I mean, we might be them.
You
Look
might
at
be.
us.
You never know.
Hiss. I mean, I've seen you guys.
We
take
are
off your
very
skin.
cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Aliens and dragons are having a resurgence, so maybe there's a connection. Okay, so I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna
For the
read.
stars.
I'm gonna read
Climb every
each of
mountain
you. The abuse I get trying to host this podcast is disgraceful. So I'm going to read you each a story, and at the end of it, I need you to tell me whether you think it's real or fake, and I will reveal the answer.
Maybe converse.
Yeah.
You can
Yes.
confer between each other.
Confer.
Yeah,
5 points.
What is this university challenge?
Okay, ready
No
for
talking.
Get a buzzer.
Story 1. In 2004, a squadron of Navy fighter pilots training off the coast of California were redirected to investigate a strange radar contact that had been confusing a nearby cruiser's crew for days. When the pilots arrived, one of them spotted a small white object below, moving erratically over the water with no visible wings, rotors, or exhaust.
Okay.
As his jet closed in, the object suddenly snapped to match his flight path and then accelerated away faster than his aircraft could follow. Another jet's targeting pod locked onto a similar object minutes later and recorded several minutes of footage before it vanished from the screen. Real or fake?
Do we have that footage?
Yeah.
If this story is real, then that footage does exist.
Okay. I wonder, was it like a balloon or something? That was
A weather balloon
Yeah, that
off course.
has happened a lot where there's a really famous one where it looks like some weird alien is like floating through the sky, and it turns out it was just like a Star Troopers balloon that was let go.
Well, I will confirm that in these stories, if it like is a balloon or turned out a balloon, then it's like one of the fake stories. If it's unexplained and they still don't know what it is, then it's one of the real stories.
Well, I think if you have a story and the story's out there, they have to have the footage to go along with
Yeah,
it.
but it's like something about like there'd be a lot of like air disturbances from all these planes. So he might have got caught up in something and then been flinged away, never to be seen again, back into the ocean.
The basic elements of that happening, I believe, are true. But you're going to say, haha, it was San Francisco. It's false.
I can confirm I won't be that pedantic. Yeah, don't worry.
I also kind of find this one to not be that like extravagant. Like it's not that like oh my god, it's an alien. I'm just more like, oh, what's that white thing? So a little part of me thinks it's true because it's underwhelming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard a million stories just like this before.
Fair.
Yeah.
So what do we think?
I'm going to say true, even though like it's kind of a blah story. Not because of your storytelling.
No, it's totally fair.
It's just a fact.
It's fine. It's just my delivery is what's making the aliens real or not.
Sorry, didn't the American government come out and say, like, aliens exist, like, a few months ago, and the regular people are like, we don't care. Are they going to pay our rent? Are they going to buy our groceries? We don't care.
Well, guys, so you're both saying this is real?
I
Sure.
would say, yes, this is real.
I can tell you that story number 1 is real.
Hey,
Well,
So-
1 for 1.
This actually
tell us more.
This actually happened a few years ago. They did. The U.S. government has been essentially releasing, records of things that happened that they're like, we genuinely don't know what it is. They're like, this literally happened. Here's some video if they can. So like, I remember seeing this. This was one of the big videos I think a few years ago that came out, and it's grainy radar footage, but you can see a kind of a little white orb speck thing just moving very, very, very fast. Yeah, it's officially documented and it's still unexplained.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Does that make you excited? Does it make you nervous?
really
Make you
does.
scared?
I hope these stories get more thrilling.
The thing is, like,
I feel like I'm being so mean. I'm
Giant
so sorry.
chihuahua step. No, okay. No.
are they aliens or are they us from the future, time traveling back?
Well, this is
We
the
just
thing.
don't know.
Is it time travelers? Is it interdimensional travelers? Is it aliens from another galaxy?
Have penguins finally learned how to fly?
I
One
mean,
day.
maybe. That's when we're all dead.
Call the government.
Call
We'll
the
tell
government.
them.
Call the government, call your local government, and warn them about penguins. Ready for story 2?
Absolutely.
Okay. In June 1947, a man boating with his teenage son near Puget Sound said they watched several large, slow-moving discs hovering overhead, one of which appeared to leak a metallic slag-like debris. Some of it reportedly struck the boat, injuring the boy's arm, and the family dog on board later died. The man reported the encounter to a colleague who passed it along to a magazine investigating UFO sightings. And the story spread quickly through early UFO research circles before 2 Air Force investigators flying to look into it died in a plane crash en route.
Poor dog.
Wait, so there was something in the air, all these objects, and one of them started leaking jet fuel or whatever it was that they fly with, and it crashed into the boat, killing the dog and injuring the boy, and went into the lake.
Yeah. More exciting, the last one, a lot more detail.
Yeah, a lot more death. That's
I
more
say,
exciting.
Like to go back to Disclosure Day as well, if aliens are so smart, why do they keep crashing?
True.
I mean, hey, look, people get their driving licenses. And, you
Yeah.
And
know,
that's also a whole point in War of the Worlds as well, where the aliens are so intelligent, and then as soon as they leave their ship, they're like, "Oh God, we actually can't breathe this air. We're allergic."
Whoops.
Whoopsie doodles! Oh, what is Signs?
Signs, right.
Yeah.
Spoiler
They're allergic
for a
to
very old film. Yeah, they're allergic to the thing that covers up 70% of the Earth.
Yeah, that one was a bit
Silly
more
aliens.
like oh,
Silly
water is like
aliens.
acid to you, and they invaded a planet that's primarily blue.
Yeah, yeah.
So, guys, what do we think of this story? Real or fake?
So this was documented. This wasn't just someone telling a story. This was actually documented as well.
Passed along to a magazine investigating UFO incidents. So that's where it was first published.
I feel kind of like the 2 people coming to investigate it when they died in a plane crash. It's kind of unrelated. It's like,
Yeah.
and a woman down the road had a heart attack.
Yeah.
You know?
Like this happened, but it was debunked, is what I'm thinking. Because like I feel like the liquid was probably like you said, jet fuel or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Maybe again, back to my weather balloon theory, it could have been like some sort of balloon in the air.
It's always a balloon.
A balloon
A
leaking.
flying spherical object that nobody can explain.
A balloon leaking jet fuel for some reason.
Yeah, but my heart says
It's
like
false,
the
I'd
actual
say.
incident happened, but it being alien is not true. Therefore, Sherlock, false.
Poor dog, though.
Poor dog. I don't care about the pilot. The dog. What kind of dog was he?
So you're both saying fake?
False.
False.
Yeah.
False.
Guys, I can tell you that story 2 is fake.
Woo!
This is a proven hoax.
We're very good at this, aren't we?
You're very good. Slash an admitted fabrication.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad, because I don't want to have a story where a dog dies.
True.
me neither.
I'm
We've
also.
all seen John Wick.
I also realized why I keep mentioning balloons is because of Balloon Boy. Remember him?
Yeah.
But that was a genuine hoax as well, where he was just up in the attic and his parents were like, "The boy's in the balloon. He's flying
Yeah.
away."
Didn't that go on for like days?
Yeah.
Very
And then
good.
they went live on television and the boy got sick in a bucket and then was like, "You told me to lie, Dad." It's a wonderful shit show. If you've never seen Balloon Boy, look it up and enjoy.
Yeah.
But please tell me that's your next story. A boy got lost in a balloon in the sky.
An alien in a bit. No, okay. Right, let's move on to story number 3. In December 1980, 3 people driving home one evening near a wooded highway came upon a glowing, diamond-shaped object hovering low over the road, surrounded by a ring of military helicopters. They pulled over to watch, and within minutes, all 3 began experiencing nausea, headaches, and skin irritation. Over the following days, the symptoms worsened into blistering burns and hair loss severe enough to require hospitalization. None of the witnesses could explain what they'd seen, and no agency ever acknowledged owning or operating anything matching their description that night.
That's very
Did
Men
they
in
all
Black
live?
coded.
Very Men in Black.
Did they live?
They all lived, yeah.
Okay, because it was sounding like radiation poisoning for a second there. This one I think is too fantastical now. We've gone the complete opposite way.
Well, this one is probably the mix between the first and the second,
Yeah.
where it's definitely a bit like, whoa,
Yep.
but there's not as much, I guess, death.
Yeah.
I mean, if they all got sick, why didn't the Men in Black get sick?
Again, it might be just completely irrelevant then that they got sick. It might have been they all just ate something really bad earlier that day.
Bad tacos. I'd say, okay, so 3 people, they see a glowing diamond.
Yeah, it's
surrounded
the
by
diamond that
helicopters.
makes me go, "That's silly."
Yeah.
It was just the tip of the spire.
Everyone knows UFOs are triangular.
Yeah. If it's a rhombus now, then we can maybe get into a discussion, but diamond, no.
No.
Is that what you're saying? So you think it's...
I'd say it's false.
My heart saying false. Like it's not. It's like it's too far gone, but it's also like not fun enough that if it was true, I'll be like gas. I think this is fake as well.
Maybe they were just near some radioactive zone and they all started hallucinating or something,
Yeah.
you know?
I think they just had bad tummies.
Guys, I can tell you that story 3 is real.
What?
This is an officially documented and still unexplained thing that happened. Yeah, so
Wow.
apparently, did actually happen, as in it was confirmed that I think there was helicopters in the area and there was something in the sky.
But
Fascinating.
is there evidence of this diamond? Or is it just someone said, I saw a diamond in the sky and
No,
there was helicopters there.
I think it's one
And
of those.
therefore it is true.
Shared hallucinations.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those ones where it's corroborated by enough people, similar to the first one, where they're like, we all saw the flying white dots.
Yeah.
We've no idea what it is, and like this thing, they're like, we don't really know what that was or what happened, but it did happen. There you go.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Ready for story 4?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Over several nights in December 1980, security personnel at a military base in the English countryside reported strange lights moving through an adjacent forest. A senior officer went out with a small team to investigate and later wrote a detailed account describing a glowing, metallic object on the ground, depressions in the soil where it had rested, and unusual radiation readings taken at the site and the following morning. The lights returned on a later night, beaming down toward the base itself before disappearing.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
I know there is like a phenomenon that can happen with like densely packed forests, and if there is like a certain amount of, I think it's humidity, but like lightning basically is able to like bounce through the trees, and it looks like that.
Diffraction.
Is that what it's
Well,
called?
there is a thing.
when the
It's,
light bounces.
there's a thing called ball lightning,
Yeah,
which is
it kind of goes.
It's a weird actual thing where like a sphere of lightning like floats through the air.
Yeah.
I personally would be like, I don't think that's a real thing. I think that someone has made an explanation for aliens. But yeah, apparently it's a real natural phenomenon.
Yes.
They love forests, don't
So
they do, yeah.
yeah,
They
so
love a
I'm
good
thinking
forest.
that they saw that happen, and then the dad went in and was like, "You won't believe what I
Yeah.
found." To aliens, they're real. There's elements that I think are true, but then the actual alien part is false. Again, did they take the sphere away, or was it too hot to touch?
No, I think it's just that there was obviously some device that
Was on the ground.
was there and then left, but they found basically proof that it had been there.
Is this not just the plot of the what is it, The Color Purple? Nope, wrong movie.
Wrong
Oh my god,
movie. It's Oprah Winfrey.
No, Nicolas Cage was in it recently. It's not Lynchian. Oh my god, I'm mixing everything up.
Cthulhu?
Lovecraftian. He has a story about there being a color from outer space. I forget what it's called. It's not The Color
It's not The
Purple.
Colour Purple.
Very different film. I think this is just that movie. So therefore, I'm going to say it's false.
Patty, what do you think?
I think that if they had have seen a ball on the ground, they would race to secure that before it got away. And the fact that they didn't do that, I think it's false.
Guys, I can tell you that story 4 is real.
God damn it!
Oh,
Oh, Nicolas
so
The
Cage. you
truth
foiled-
is out there.
Truth is out there.
Aliens,
Yes.
real.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for your final story?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So we got 2 right, 2 wrong.
Maybe we shouldn't agree on the next one. So one of us wins.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the mid-1990s, a roll of black and white film surfaced showing what was said to be a military medical team performing an autopsy on a small, large-headed humanoid body, allegedly filmed shortly after a 1947 crash recovery. The footage showed surgeons in protective suits removing internal organs and examining the body's unusual proportions. It was licensed for broadcast and aired on television networks around the world, sparking enormous public debate over its authenticity.
This is the Ant and Dec film.
Yeah.
There's a movie. Again,
I've seen that footage.
What is it called? It's called Autopsy, I think,
Yeah.
which
Alien
is
Autopsy.
that's a
think.
hoax. That's I think we actually know this
Yeah.
one. It's a created hoax, but it's like filmed and it was broadcasted and people genuinely believed it. But
Yeah.
according it's all fake.
Big old dirty hoax.
And then they made a movie with Ant and Dec recreating
Called
it and
Alien
showing how they
Autopsy.
did the hoax.
So guys, yes, you are right. This one is fake.
Yeah, we know our movies.
But I do enjoy these kind of stories because it's also like, the story of War of the Worlds.
I was literally
Yeah.
going to
the
imagine,
radio
yeah.
broadcast where, what was it?
It caused a mass hysteria I think it was in America. It was so basically
York or somewhere.
people tuned in halfway through a radio drama of a
Broadcast.
radio drama of War of the Worlds where it was read out like a news article. So
The
people,
aliens are coming for you right now.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
just
Oh my
coming every building. Run for the hills.
The device is opening. Oh my god, the tripod
yes,
thing. Ah.
it's
I'm
shooting
blind.
out a beam and it's saying "Oola, get away, run with
Yeah.
your children, run far away." And people, "Oola," yeah, the music starts playing.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba, ba, ba. And people start packing their bags like,
Yeah.
"Oh god, the music, it's happening, gotta go, it's
It
real."
was chaos.
So guys, we had 5 stories there, and for 3 of them you guessed correctly,
well.
but for 2 of them they were actually real when you said fake.
Shocking.
yeah.
Are you guys now true believers?
Oh no.
Absolutely. Well, I was always a true believer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You haven't like ruined my already standing opinion, but I'm more likely to think things are fake. And I'm like, I'd like it to be real, but you need to really prove it to me.
Well, have you know I get abducted every night?
Huh?
Yeah.
What do they do to you?
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Okay.
Yeah. I've repressed
Probably,
it.
probably for the best. Probably for the best. You don't know.
Well, guys, you know what you can do? You can abduct your focus. Now, I was trying to think.
What?
I was trying to think
Finish
of
your
an alien
sentence.
pun to
Abduct
segue into
your
the ad break.
fo-
Abduct your focus. Was what I was going to
Oh.
say. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. We'll be right back after these messages, I guess. Welcome back. We hope you had a nice alien-free break. And guys, how are you doing? Are you ready for the rest of what we got planned?
We're ready for the rest of our lives.
Oh, good.
From this second,
Absolutely.
right now.
Guys, you both are actors.
What?
Who told you?
How did you find out?
I got the vibe.
He knows.
He knows too much.
Oh no! I love that I'm going to be killed in the acting
Sean,
segment
Sean,
as
Sean.
opposed to the alien segment.
Sean, don't worry. We were acting.
Oh,
We won't actually hurt
won't.
you.
guys, what we're going to do for this segment is both of you are going to give me an acting masterclass.
Oh dear.
Because I am not wise in the ways of the acting world, and these two, sure, they've been on camera several times, more than that.
Yes.
Yes.
We can say at least several times.
So first of all, can you both give me a little bit of background about your acting experience?
Well,
Oh, it's an
where
interview
do we
now. It's an
begin?
interview.
Where
Ah,
do we begin?
Jesus, well,
I started acting from the moment I was born.
Yeah,
Ah,
Isn't
yeah.
life just acting?
Oh, the world's a stage.
I
believe.
burst out of my mama's womb doing jazz hands.
Nice. Yeah.
The doctor was like, "Oh my god, what is that?"
Put him back.
Going.
Guys, I guess give me a brief for each of you how you got into acting, or what was the interest?
Yeah, I'm an only child, to no one's surprise. And my parents would just put me into everything. So they'd maybe go swimming, I'd do sports, I would do horse riding, I would do art class. And they would just go, oh, we got to find her something that she likes. And then they put me in musical theatre class and went, oh no, this is the thing she likes.
We found the thing.
Oh no. But they also they took me to see the opera, to ballets, pantos obviously as a child. I grew up being consuming art. And then I went to my first ever acting thing when I was 10. And then, no, the rest was history. And I've done acting ever since, and I'm trying my best to get more work.
What is it about it that you love?
It's really hard to explain because it used to be a case of this feels like the most authentic form of myself, even though acting, you're often pretending to be something else. I was really badly bullied as a child, and for having a personality, how dare I?
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Not allowed to have any
Don't
personality
be
ever.
unique.
Yep.
But I found by
Conform.
performing in shows, it was I'm allowed to be a bit weird, and that's accepted. And that was really nice. And then I grew and grew more confident. I used to be a very introverted child. Now I think I'm very extroverted now, and I'm very loud and annoying, and that's how I like to be. When you're on stage and there's an audience and they have all of their intention and specifically focus on you, and they're listening to every single word you're saying, there really is no better feeling. And it's I feel it in my bones. I literally will be on stage and I'm like, this is right.
It's like a laser focus all on. Yeah. I
Yeah.
get that.
And
Yeah.
you forget that they're there as well. When you get swept away with the text, and when those moments happen, it's like ascending basically. That sounds so wanky,
Well, no,
but it
it's
really to me, it's I don't know about you, Paddy, but it is it
creates magic.
feels
Yeah.
it's in my bones. This is right.
Yeah.
And I might not be the best actress in the whole wide world.
But for you, that's the thing.
This is
a
right.
moment.
This is why I'm on this earth, and it's very important to me.
And Paddy, yourself.
I just walked through a door one day. Someone said, "Hey, do you want to be an actor?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
If the intro to this segment is Gráinne's emotional
Spilling out my guts.
I'd be like, oh yeah, just a good crack. It's like it. Well, yes, sorry.
No,
when you were younger, Paddy.
In
what
all
was it? What got you?
seriousness, though, jokes aside,
Yeah.
growing up, I've always been such a creative. Even when I was in school, I used to have a notebook beside my bed, and if I just did regular things throughout the day and I went to bed, my mind would be racing. I'd be up until 3 or 4 in the morning, just overthinking this, that, and the other creative things, making stuff up in my mind. So I had a notebook which I take out every night beside my bed, and I start writing lyrics or stories and just create stuff. And it was only when I was mentally exhausted creatively would I be able to sleep at night, And I had to do that every single night, or else I'd just be awake overthinking all night long, and I'd be exhausted the next day.
Did you keep a dream journal?
Not so much. Oh, I did actually.
I did too.
Yeah, and then I eventually turned it into a dream dictaphone because I'd forget the dreams too fast, so I'd have it next to my bed.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart. That's smart.
And then, as you grew older, then did you get into what drew you into?
Yeah,
acting
I did all
professionally?
the plays. I studied like up to leave a certain time, and then I moved to Spain for 4 years, and I kind of worked in the bars, lived a high
I
life.
always forget you lived in Spain that amount of time. Yeah.
He's the most Spanish man we know.
Yeah.
Look at him. See.
So, but you both kind of talked there about, you know, it being like a sense of flow or drawn to it. I kind of have the same with writing. Like, it's a thing that once you start doing it, you're like, oh, yes, this makes sense for me. I can just like focus my entire creative brain.
Yeah, the flow is a very real part of creativity.
Yeah.
And you often suddenly will realize hours have passed and you're like, oh, and then you snap out of it and you've made all this stuff and then it's hard to get back in.
Yeah. And then when you review it, you're like, I don't remember writing that at all.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not what you do, it's who you are. It's like part of you, you know, you apply to everything you do in life.
Yeah. It's an identity kind of.
Exactly, yeah. So after like the 4 years, I felt the call of the creative side of me, you know, calling me back to reality, because when you're in Spain, it's very much a tourist bubble.
Yes.
So I came back and I threw myself into the whole acting world, did all the courses I could find, was doing all the student films and getting as much experience as I could, making connections and going to festivals, all that sort of stuff.
That seems to be the way with a lot of things, whether it's acting or writing or comedy or anything. It's you need to have the interest to do the thing, but also the interest to like reach out and like take, you know, whatever
Connect.
job or connect or chat. Or
You
kind
have
of
to put
like,
yourself out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Well, guys, for today's masterclass, what I would like you both to do is teach me how to act.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is going to go back and forth, and each of you are going to give me a tip, 3 tips in total each on, you know, best practices, the best things to do, and then at the end, I'll have to prove myself with a little monologue.
Ooh.
So you can judge me on that then as
I've
well.
come prepared.
Okay.
I got the little notebook out.
I got it.
For the audio listeners, Gráinne has taken out a small notebook
And
with
a felt tip pen.
flowers and a felt tip pen. Right, so Paddy, we'll go with you
Okay,
first.
so let me say, for the very first thing, if you have a monologue there, right, you're talking to somebody, you're projecting to somebody. But the words are the words, they're on the page, but what do you want? The words all have significance. What do you want off that person? You know, I want you to love me. I want you to love me. And then you learn the words, and the words just come out. But you're trying to get something, say it with the passion as if I want you to love me.
So I want to lead with emotion. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, lead with your
But
emotion.
choose a specific emotion. Is that what your tip
You don't
is?
choose emotion.
Don't choose emotion.
No,
Okay.
you choose what exactly you want them to do, and then like if you want to plead it off them.
So it's not just about the words. It's about placing this intent.
Behind
Intention
it.
is
Yeah,
very important.
the words, you learn the words like just in the back of your mind, and if you learn them off script, they'll come.
For your number 1 tip, if you were to summarize it in like a sentence or a few words,
What is your intent?
what is your intent? Okay, what is your intent? Gráinne.
Unfortunately, mine's kind of similar.
I said we're gonna have to-
Actors,
yes.
they're all the same.
We all have the same tips and tricks, but it's a similar line, but it's important. You see how we're speaking right now?
Yes.
Like, we're not thinking, my next line is, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. When we're naturally speaking, the words are just coming. Like, there's not a second thought behind it. So when you're saying a monologue, if you mess up a word, who cares? Yeah, keep going. Because a lot of people think, like, especially for auditioning, you need to have the words perfect. As you speak every day, like, you stumble, you mess up, your brain like might take a second to kick in before the next thing comes out. It's hard. It's easier to say than it is to do, but it's just allowing the words to flow out of you.
So your number 1 tip in a sentence or in a few words? This is going to be the hardest part, where I get them to summarize this wonderful depth of knowledge that they're giving me.
Hey, don't think.
Hey, don't think. And what was your one again, Paddy?
What is your intent?
What is your intent? And hey, don't think. Cool.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm going to have a fun
don't
time.
think.
Because I will say, so my acting experience is really from when I was in school. In primary school, I played Scrooge. In the
You'd be a
musical,
good Scrooge.
charity begins at home. Do. That's all I know. All I can remember. And my singing is
Scrooge
incredible.
was the tenor.
He was, yeah. No, literally, that's what I sang it like. The final musical we did in school was called Back to the 80s. And I played a nerd, and I got to sing Love Shack and Video Kill the Radio Star.
And you didn't have to act at all.
I didn't, because
'Cause
that's
you
just
are
who
a
I am.
nerd.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was the last time I
nerd
can
face
remember.
Connolly over here.
Yeah, this is the thing. That's the last time I can remember acting. Okay, Paddy, number 2.
If I want to sound very arty-farty, have you ever heard him saying on a set like, "Oh, he made some great choices"? You know?
Yes.
So there's certain ways you can get what you want. You know about getting what you want, what your intent is. How are you going to get that? Are you going to flirt with the person? Are you going to deceive the person? Are you going to interrogate the person? You could do it 3 different times and it would be all completely different.
But you're always trying to get the same thing.
Yeah, in different ways.
Different doors to the same
Yeah,
location.
like if I was to say, okay, do it again, but seduce them
Okay.
or manipulate them.
Similarly,
devastate them. You know,
Interesting.
on
Okay.
that, it leads to discovery as well.
Yeah.
What Paddy is saying.
Okay.
It'll help. You'll make discoveries.
Well, I like that because I I might not be much of an actor, but I've gotten quite into improv over the past while, and that sounds quite similar to that in
Yeah.
terms of like
You're
you're
feeding off the
discovering
other
things
person.
as it happens.
Yeah, why do the same thing every single time?
And there's some actors who, in the audition, they just do the same thing again, and again, and the director goes, "Can you do it like this?" And then they do the same thing again because they've learned it in their mind one way, and they won't get the job because they're not listening to the director. They can't take direction. They're just doing their own thing.
That's why a lot of people struggle with Shakespeare, especially because there is such a rhythm to the words.
Of course, yeah.
But
yeah,
then,
yeah.
as soon as you're asked to perform a different way, you're like, "But I learned the iambic pentameter.
Yeah, like, I can't do it.
How could you do this to me?"
What's funny because that point reminds me of a clip I saw recently where it's Matt Damon talking about working with Clint Eastwood when he filmed. It was a rugby film.
2 takes Eastwood.
Yeah,
Eastwood. Yeah.
and he had to do. He said he trained months to get a really good South African accent, and then when he got onto set, he was like, "I have a few different ways I think I can do this scene," and they shot it, and it was just the one take, and Clint Eastwood was like, "Yeah, cut, like move on," and Matt Damon was like, "Can I not can I not have a few more takes?" And apparently Clint Eastwood was like, "Do you want to waste everyone else's time?" And he was like,
See, I
"Okay,
love that.
well, I
I
guess we're moving on."
I've done films where we've done take after take after take after take after take.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you definitely get it within 3. If you're working with good people, obviously,
Yeah.
inexperienced people is a bit different.
Yeah.
So, Paddy, what was that one just there? Number 2.
How are you going to get?
How are
what
you going
want?
to get what you want?
You have to make a choice.
Make a
decision.
decision, and figure out how you're going to get what you want. And Gráinne, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is for outside of the room.
Okay.
Consume everything. Watch everything, read everything, watch things you don't want to watch. Read play scripts, read movie scripts before you watch the film. Like, you just want to take it everything out. You want to watch everything. You want to see how other people do, watch the masterclasses, absorb. You're not taking this information in and you're going to replicate it perfectly. It's like, that's not the goal. It's just to see, like, what are the options? What can I do? What can other people do? But you've watched movies.
I've watched movies.
You've read books.
I've read books.
You've seen plays.
I've seen plays.
You've
I've
seen shows
people.
that I'm in.
I have.
And you went, "There's Gráinne."
I did.
And so
I stood up and I went,
so,
there she is.
do you know what? Channel Gráinne.
Channel Gráinne.
Channel me.
Is that your number 2 tip? Channel
Yeah.
Gráinne.
You saw me in Jesus Christ Superstar. Channel that.
What would Gráinne do?
Ever the modest, subtle.
Hey, I'm just giving. You asked for this.
I did ask for these tips. So,
Modesty is one of her best qualities.
what's your 1 and 2? What was your number 1?
Don't think.
Don't think and Channel Gráinne. Paddy, what's your 1
How
and
are
2?
you going to get what you want?
Cool. We're on a roll here. I definitely remember all these, and I'm absolutely gonna be able to put them all into effect when
You're
I do my
flying it.
monologue.
Do you still want one more from it both?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Paddy, give me your number 3.
So many
Okay, so-
options.
You're talking to somebody who you might not know in real life, but you have to, in your mind, evaluate it to a real life circumstance that you have. If you have a loved one, say a sister or a girlfriend or a mother or whatever, imagine, like, there's different acting techniques. There's, like, say, for example, there's one where people draw upon past lived experiences and they relive those in their mind.
Yeah.
But because they're not saying it out loud, the audience don't realize they're reliving past experiences.
That's the one that as a layperson, that's the one I think I would know of. I would assume
Well,
actors
emotional
draw on
recall.
old emotions.
Yeah, emotional recall. But that can be very harrowing. Like, there was somebody on
That's
stage one time and they were bawling their eyes out after the show was finished because they had to relive the death of their father again and again and again and again every night.
It's a very old acting technique penned
Yeah.
by Stanislavski, and it's not recommended anymore
No.
because it is such a, like,
It can make you depressed.
attack on your mental health.
There's a much more healthier technique called the Meisner technique where you visualize, say, if your sister is perfect and healthy, you visualize her in your mind. She's dying, and you go through that mentally of her death. So you get to relive that. You get to live that in the scene. But when that's finished, you can call her up and say, "Hey, sis, we're going out for dinner later, yeah?" And then you're cured.
So you do your imaginary awful
Yes.
thing, but you're able to fix it straight away.
Yeah,
Cool,
exactly.
okay,
So
interesting.
it doesn't stick with you afterwards and depress you and ruin your life.
So your shortened summary of that tip.
Supplant the person in front of you with someone that you love in a similar circumstance to get the emotional expression that you need for the scene.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does, but I love that was your summarized version. But I understand. But I understand for the sake of it why it was as long as it was. Gráinne, what's your number 3?
You're doing a monologue. You're not. It's so it would be to listen, but it's just you speaking. So we'll forget about that for now.
Okay.
But that would be my biggest tip for all actors is listen to the other person speaking.
Big in the improv space as well. Yeah.
Specifically, like, again, if you need to cry, like, if the character is telling you talking to you about something sad, listen to them. Don't think about my sister has.
Acting
Yes,
is, acting
fair,
is
yeah.
reacting.
Acting is reacting. But do you remember how my last tip was be more like Gráinne?
Yes.
My final tip is just be you.
Oh, great.
I know. But at the end,
You're going to give him schizophrenia. Come
Your
on.
tips are going to be so like Paddy has this through
Paddy's
line.
got the actual like my acting teachers. I've got the lived experience.
Oh, fair.
Be
Okay.
Gráinne,
No,
but be
No,
yourself.
that's a good contrast. There we go. See,
But by that I'm saying so when I studied at Bow Street, that was a very big part of it. Was kind of like having a bit of a I'll fuck it throw away attitude. But also at the end of the day, when you're acting on stage, it is you on stage.
sure.
It's always you. It's always going to be you. You are not becoming Stella in Tennessee Williams. Stella. You're not in Streetcar Named Desire. I'm more of a Blanche Dubois personally. But you, Seán, are not playing Stella. You are still playing Seán.
I'm Seán.
But
You're
you
not
are
Stella.
going
Not Stella.
through Stella's life now.
Okay.
But at the end, it is still you
It's still
living
me.
that. Yeah.
It's your version of her.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but it really did help me a lot when I started taking scenes, and rather than thinking like, who's this person? I'm like, no, this is me.
Yeah.
Like I'm experiencing what this person's going through because it's me.
Okay. I
It's a bit more abstract, weirdly.
no, but I get what you mean though.
Yeah.
And I do get the point of it.
And it takes the demystifying out of acting as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you are, it's you.
It doesn't have to be
perfect. So if you get to find me.
But it really is, it helped me a huge amount because I would get so bogged down in character details and like, who is that? Who are they? What is their backstory? Where did they grow up? How old are they? Blah, 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 blah. It's Gráinne. It's
Yeah.
me. I am this person. I am a green witch flying through the sky.
You've got your own flavour.
Yes.
So your number one is Don't Think. Your number two is Be Gráinne. What was Be Gráinne short for again? Just took a double check.
Let me have a look.
Because if it's Don't Think, Be Gráinne, be Seán.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's because I said consume everything.
Okay,
And then
yeah,
you
yeah.
saw a play I was in.
Yes.
So I said
Okay.
consume,
Seán, eater of
Gráinne.
worlds.
So your 1, 2, and 3 are Don't Think, Consume Everything, and Be Yourself.
Yeah.
And Paddy, yours are Know What You Want, Know How to Find What You Want, and supplant a personal connection person.
Swap the actor out for someone you love.
Exactly. There you go. Interesting thing that I note now that we're at the end of these three, your tips seem to be kind of going for like instinct, and then yours are like, again, just a different way of kind of doing, I guess, a more technical, like practical way of tips, which I think seems like two of the big things to have as an actor.
You need all of what we said.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Need
you
all
need
of
you
this.
need all the tips and the
Team
practical stuff, but you also need the instincts as well.
Yeah.
100%.
There you go.
Like you could have all the tools.
Yeah.
You could have all the tools that Paddy said, but if you don't have any instincts or any risk,
Yeah,
it
but-
becomes stale. It
I mean,
becomes robotic.
Much in the same way that in Disclosure Day, the
Hey.
two main characters, one is, to do with all the emotion and empathy and heart, and then the other is to do with all the technical science things and math. So, guys, you both may be Disclosure Day.
Maybe we were visited by aliens when
It's
we were
always
young.
been you
And
two.
It's
do you
been
know
us.
what? It's the friends we made along the way.
Exactly. So, guys, I think it's time for my monologue.
Ooh.
I don't know what this monologue is.
All right, so we're just going to have our helpful producer here, Mr. Colin Regan,
Hey,
is going
Colin.
to drop in.
This is Yorick.
We have lovely Yorick here. Alas, per Yorick,
Wow,
we knew
Yorick's been on the town. He's been
he has
partying.
been on the towel. He's
He got some tattoos.
He went to Mardi Gras.
He's filled with Ca Blanco tequila. Fair play to him.
Nice.
So I'm going to do my little monologue to Yorick here, maybe to you guys as well. I can hold him. I
Yeah.
can hold him
So-
up like this.
Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm going to talk to Yorick,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be aware of you guys there as well.
Oh, can I say one more acting tip?
Yes.
After every line,
Yeah.
look directly into the camera and wink.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. That seems like the most important one.
That's
I think
the most important
I
of
don't,
all
I
of them.
don't think I'm going to remember any of the rest of them.
Do you
but
need
just
to
that one.
cry?
That's all you need.
If you want to cry, keep your eyes open and just don't blink.
Oh, let me see if I can do that. Okay, from now, I'm not going to blink, and I'll see if I can create tears. Now, here's the question. Do I read one of these as my monologue? Do I try to do like a dramatic reading?
Like a
of
dramatic
one of
reading.
these
Do you
stories?
have a monologue in the back of your head ready to go at all times, like we do?
I don't. I could try do Aaron Burr, sir, from Hamilton. Timing, I still have my eyes open, and I can feel them getting drier.
Good,
and
don't blink,
sore.
don't blink. That's the perfect time to not blink.
Okay. For the audio listeners, I can tell you it's getting difficult. I can feel the stinging. Oh no! Oh, I'm about to blink. No, if I just push through this.
Yeah, and when it's a little bit too long gone, then you can blink and push it out.
Oh God!
Push those tears.
Okay, I've also just realised I have to do my monologue. Oh, Oh, this is sore.
Okay,
wait,
now
no, no,
Lincoln.
wait,
You
no,
ready?
no. I'm pushing past it. I'm pushing past it.
You got this.
I can see the
this-
tears. Your eyes are going red.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh.
That
he
squeeze.
blinked. There we
Squeeze.
go.
Squeeze. Audio listener, I'm sorry. This is going to be just like a radio play for you.
Oh, look how sad he looks.
so sad.
Oh, see, it works.
See?
It
Okay.
worked.
Okay, let's give this a go.
Remember.
Pardon me. Are you Aaron Burr, sir? Well, that depends who's asking. Oh, well, sure, sir. I am Alexander Hamilton. I'm getting nervous. Sir, I was studying at Princeton College. Sir, fight me. Alexander Hamilton enemy. Something to do with your father? And scene.
Yay!
Nailed it.
Beautiful. Give that man an Oscar
Thank you,
right
thank you.
now.
Golf claps all around.
That's me and Yorick.
Golf claps all around.
I thought I knew the lyrics to that song better than I did.
Hey, and if anyone who's listening who doesn't know the lyrics, because you didn't stop, you kept going.
See,
That-
the audience will
Hey.
only ever know what you showed them.
Can I say genuinely, when I got to the point where I didn't know the rest of the lyrics, I did take the push through, don't let your mess up. Take it. So I used the tip.
Sometimes that in breath, that taking of breath,
Exactly.
is so powerful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Paddy, for you, I was staring at the skull and I was thinking, what do I want? And I wanted empathy. I wanted empathy from.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
feel that.
Guys, thanks for your masting after class is what I was about to say. Thank you for your acting masterclass. What do I get out of 10 for that performance? Yeah.
Well, Disclosure Day got a 4 out of 10.
Am I better or worse than Disclosure Day is the question.
Ooh.
Yorick was listening to every word you had to say, and that is
You
very
could see
important
the
to me as an
intent.
actor. Oh God.
Out of 10, what do I get?
I'm gonna give you 7.5.
Yes!
So it's higher than your disclosure score.
Paddy,
Yeah,
what do you
well,
think?
you know what? You put in a valiant effort. I believed you.
Thank you.
You know, you had us all in the palm of your hand. The tears, the passion, the energy. You could tell that you really wanted something off Yorick.
I did.
You know, and I'm sure if he had lips that he'd say the same thing. I'll give you 8.5.
Very good.
Guys,
Well done.
Yeah.
thank you very much. But hey, I couldn't have done it without your wonderful tips in your masterclass. So thank you very much. Thank you. Well done.
Yeah,
well
thank
done to you guys.
Well done.
Well done, bravo.
Guys, that just about brings us to the end of
sad.
episode 6
Let's
of the
do
Green
another
Room.
hour.
Yeah, come
I
on.
can stay here all day.
Still time. What time?
Live
Yes, keep
stream.
going.
Did you have a good time?
Lovely
loved it.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird because it's a new format, so like I'm a fish out of water.
Yeah,
You know,
I feel
but
very
I
out of
love
place.
this. I couldn't
Yeah.
be in better company. Come
Yeah.
on.
I have more tips if you want more.
Yeah, that'll be a whole other podcast series. Gráinne's 70 billion tips. But hey,
got through.
guys, you'll be back in this podcast sometime soon. So,
Really?
we'll see. We'll see then. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Where can people find you? And are you up to anything currently? So, Paddy, let's go with you first.
Well, you can find me everywhere at Paddy J Murphy. That's my handle across the board, across the universe.
Nice.
And what am I up to now? I'm just learning how to drive.
Hey, very
At
very
good.
long
exciting
last.
stuff.
How are you finding it?
Finally. Well, I've actually just signed up for my theory test, so
Nice.
I'm at the very early
wow.
stages. Yeah.
Cool.
Wow, I've had mine since I was 17. I'm
look
32
at you.
now. Yeah, look at me go.
I want to be like you. I want to be more Gráinne.
You want to be more
Yeah,
Gráinne?
yeah,
wanna be
yeah,
more
yeah. We
Gráinne.
can all take something out of today's video.
Cool. And Gráinne, where can people find you? And what have you got going on?
My usernames on Instagram would be that one who sings, and on TikTok I'm Gráinne Bloom. Drop the info.
Cool.
Gráinne Bloom. I haven't got anything major coming up. However, I'm in a lovely film called The North, which is a beautiful Dutch-Scottish film that I shot a couple of years ago. That has finally made it out into the world, and I believe it is coming to America soon. I don't know when. It's still currently doing the rounds in Europe, but fingers crossed. Those of you listening or watching in America might get to see me on a big screen.
Amazing.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. This has been episode 6 of The Green Room. You can like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications here on YouTube, where we upload the video and the audio, but we're also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts yourself. Give us a rating, give us a like, comment, and I think that's everything we need to say.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
No, no, I'm too young.